Hello, Blood Bowl coaches. I'm Henry Snotson, and you're watching Tell Us Not. Today we cover the semifinals results. All that talk about Group A blazing through the group stage like a pack of rabid beastmen, while Group B's just lacing up their boots? Yeah, well, guess what? Surprise, surprise! Those so-called slowpokes from Group B swept the floor with everyone. And now, in the Season 7 semifinals, we've got just one survivor from Group A. The rest, they're off! Sipping cocktails on some romantic beach somewhere. But enough chit-chat! Let's dive into the carnage. Joseph Moranian's scaly squad rolled in ready to rumble, pros to the core. But even they blinked twice when they faced the dazzling Aegean of Feywild Sparkles. These magical ladies didn't just play, they hypnotized, twirled, and basically turned the kobolds' brains to mush with their fancy tricks. The Sparkles game plan? Simple but slick. Split the speedy kobolds from their lumbering troglodyte meat shields and watch the big boys trip over their own tails. And holy nuffle, it worked like a charm. After some serious shoving, the ball slipped free from the kobolds' claws, and the Sparkles started running circles around them. Moranian's crew tried to claw back, literally, smashing two Sparkles players into next week in the dying moments of the first half. Brutal? Sure. So, enough? Nope. Second half kicked off, and the Sparkles turned up the heat. They lured the Lizards onto their side of the pitch, then zipped past them like a bunch of glitter-dusted cheetahs. Moranian, missing his usual wizard buddy, was left scrambling with what he had, which wasn't much. Time ticking down, the kobolds went for a sneaky handoff, and fumbled it. The ball hit the dirt just like their hopes went poof. Post-game, Moranian was all class, praised his team's grit, and get this, gave a rare shout-out to the Sparkles for their speed and agility. Respect, Joe! What's he pulling out of his bag of tricks for Season 8? What wild squad's he leading next? We'll find out soon enough. For now, Feywild Sparkles, the lone Group A survivors, dance their way to the finals. Quality over quantity, the haters might sneer. But we say it's just Blood Bowl magic, baby. Hold on to your helmets, folks. This grudge match was a banger. Grim Gemstones and Half of Nothing know each other inside out, and both squads were hell-bent on proving who's top dog. The Half-Elves kicked off with a 5-man foul on Onyx. Bam! Right out the gate. But those twiggy elf legs might as well have been tickling a boulder. That stony hide didn't budge an inch. Tough luck, pointy ears. Switching gears, the elves went for speed, slinging the ball over the gemstones' heads in a slick play. Surprise, suckers, except... Oopsie, they forgot the gemstones aren't just rocks. They've got air elementals, and those windy freaks are fast. The ball floated off on a mysterious breeze, and the elves scrambled after it with mixed results. Think chasing a butterfly with a broken net. Meanwhile, the gemstones unleashed all the elements upon their foes. Roasted elf, drowned elf, crushed elf, choked elf. Pick your flavor. Second half, and the gemstones started their slow march to victory. Then disaster struck. Basalt, the earth elemental, crumbled under a barrage of hits, leaving a pile of rubble and a gaping hole in their line. The elves pounced, knocking the ball loose and slipping through the gap like sneaky little weasels. Things looked promising until an elf blitzer tried tackling an air elemental, phased right through it, and ate dirt in a spectacular crash landing. Classic. The gemstones kept grinding, but then Miguel Colobus, that half-elf speed demon, literally caught the wind, disrupting their rhythm. Did his buddies capitalize? I bet they did. A lightning-fast handoff, a sprint out of elemental reach, and boom, touchdown! Final score. Half of Nothing snags it, and they're off to the finals. Looks like rage and speed trumped rock-solid stubbornness this time. And that's a wrap on the Snot League 7 semifinals. Feywild Sparkles danced their way past the kobolds, while Half of Nothing outran the gemstones in a nail-biter. Now, we've got a grand final showdown brewing. Two lightning-fast teams one with a serious anger management issue, and the second with hypnotizing charm. Sparkles versus half of nothing. It's gonna be a clash of grace and grit you won't want to miss. That's all for now. But heads up, recruitment for Season 8 is still live, and we've got just 6 spots left. Hurry up and grab yours via the links below, or you'll be stuck watching from the sidelines. See you in the finals of Snot League 7. Stay brutal, stay lucky. Henry Snotson out. Snot League!